gotta take all the points I can to rubbing in my eyes.
Wentz to the sideline on 4th down. Joey Sly is out there now for the Washington field goal. That's a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Sly able to put this one through. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position with 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle it.
I missed. Oh, yeah. Let's go. I had it too, but I missed it.
And they put it on the ground here on the second drive, and of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves.
Oh no.
Maybe it's
no boo.
Focus.
Oh, boy, you can let that leg suck off in there.
Preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Grab everything that left. Grandma's gonna love you.
And they'll lose yardage here.
Favorite grandbaby.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well. They ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Damn, I trucked that up. Yeah, we love it. We love it. Hell yeah. Judy, we love it.
Outcome for the offensive side, but a crushing play defensively. You make a quick stop, force a fumble, and you see them take the fumble all the way in for 6 points. Now the challenge becomes not getting down and going out and continuing to make plays and hoping the ball bounces your way the next time.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Sure.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Ford. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Wentz. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one. A take possession of the football on the INT.
Fucking up.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That is
what?
By Smith-Schuster. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating for the red zone now, Mahomes. Touchdown! Patrick Mahomes fighting Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Carson Wentz and the Commanders ready to go again. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already. And they'll try to sort things out here as they begin with the 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it as a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Take it.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down to the 20.
Cut it out.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I feel like my man, old momentum, might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Tressway, 4th down, is sent out to punt. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. That's pulled in at the 32. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Yeah, he be trying.
Trying to get one more in here before the break. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Bengals will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes. Launches a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Searching 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man, Smith-Schuster is complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Got him.
Mahomes can't get away. And down
Hey. Like that. Okay.
Takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
What you looking for?
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
What?
After the sack, things go from here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle is made at Washington's 27-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game flow receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And he'll be down right at the 15-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he used his quickness to make a
Oh, man.
Quick throw, knocked away.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes.
Yeah.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
God damn, I'm 24.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. This one
Good catch.
And he's got it.
That would look like a motherfucker.
He's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. Wentz throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. Again, it's Wentz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So, well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the counter, Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
On first down, Wentz. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to fake.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Kansas City and Juju Smith-Schuster running out for another series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. Past the 20. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that cuts the lead to 24-7.
There's 24, 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, a run. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go again with Gibson.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll go. It's Gibson.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So a moment to catch our collective breath after. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On first down, right back to Gibson. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Washington on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Wentz now to throw. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Wentz to throw again. That one is slant to McLaurin. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Personal foul. Defense.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Robinson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught.
Holding. Offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got Smith-Schuster. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Mahomes to throw it. Finding Hardman. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line. Here's Mahomes. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the 1st by a few yards. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Wentz to throw for it on 4. Throw left side complete. That's Turner. And he is going to have a Washington first down. They didn't get a lot, but they do convert on fourth. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay through. Don't jump early and give them free yardage.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
TurboTax expert. See if you qualify at TurboTax.com.
Mm.